the building. Blackgod, tell the folks a little bit about who you are, where you from, what's your CGP, your correct gender pronoun. Let's start with that.
Oh, man. My name is Richard Jackson, better known as H.O.L.L.A Blackgod. I'm everyday dude, man. I came up in Brooklyn, New York, Marcy Project. You know, I did the things that teenagers do, and I was in it. You know what I'm saying? That mindset engulfed me at a very young age, and I wound up in the prison system, man, at 17 with a life sentence. At that time, my motto was, whatever, paint the windows black, pull out the phones. I got till the sun burn out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of mindset that I had. But thanks to the Resurrection Study Group that we're going to get into, you'll see the transformation.
Nah, we're going to definitely get into some of that. Before we get to some of that, let me throw some more at you to give to the crowd, man, to the folks. Tell the folks a little bit about what you fight for and what does healing mean to you.
Oh, man. Come on, Corey.
Just a little bit. We just trying to warm up. What you fight for? You know, what you fight for? You know, you can say, you can make it general, you know.
Yeah, because, you know, as a black man, like I said, growing up in Brooklyn and experiencing the things I did, and even going through the whole prison experience and coming back home experience, there's a lot of things that I personally fight for. You know, I'm personally fighting for my spirituality right now. You know what I'm saying? What I am to God. But on a broader level, on a black people level, man, I fight for our youth, man. That's what I fight for, you know, because like H.O.L.L.A said, when the youth get right, the old are following shame. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about, man. Like really fight for and making sure our youth don't have to go through some of the similar situations that me and you had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the knowledge and we know what healing is. So we got that package of healing, actually expressing ourselves to each other as black men, as people. You know what I'm saying? Like getting that shame out and healing. We good money. So that's what I'm fighting for at this moment, man.
All right. So let's get into the documentary before we get into some of the meat of the conversation. So We Came to Heal as a documentary. Let folks know, how did you first come in contact with the documentary? And then what was your experience when you first watched the full documentary?
Wow. That ain't a fair question, Corey. You know, a lot of emotional stuff running around when you say something like that. But I'm gonna try to keep it short.
Shout out to Rap Campaign. I think that's Devon in the building. Shout out to all of the folks in the chat, man. Send your questions, send your comments. Keep the spirit going, man. My bad, Blackgod. Keep it going.
Nah. We gotta give Devon his props. That's resurrection right there. I love you, bro. Thanks for the support. But that's a good question, because the first view of the video, we're gonna have to backtrack a little, because me and you made contact in Clinton in 2003. You know what I'm saying? We didn't remake contact till COVID hit. You know what I'm saying? And then we found out how this intergenerational movement connected us. And you invited me down to participate in the legacy. You ain't only invited me down, you paid for my way to come down. You know what I'm saying? You need you.
H.O.L.L.A did that. That wasn't me. Shout out to H.O.L.L.A.
H.O.L.L.A, yeah. When H.O.L.L.A. So that spirit alone brought me there. You know what I'm saying? And after being there with y'all and seeing the video.
White boy was good. My bad.
And seeing the video, it was just so much, man, because it's common experiences, man. And you see it. You see the common experiences of hurt, of pain. But what comes out of it is perseverance. And organization that's hitting 80 youth organizations. You know what I'm saying? So
Talk about it.
That spirit is interconnected with the Resurrection Study Group and how we hit over 20, 30 facilities. You know what I'm saying? So that connection is just moving on. And it's going to be something 10, 20 years from now. So that video, I could talk to you so much about that documentary and what it meant to me personally, overall, holistically, of being detached from the movement for a minute, and that being a part of reconnecting me is just a whole different paradigm that